Hey guys, it's Kingdom Orange 2 here, and welcome back to my channel.
So unfortunately guys, it's time for the last ranking in this series, Aisha. Now, if you haven't seen any of my other videos so far, just know that these rankings won't include Charmix, Crystal Sirenix, or the Season 8 redesign of Sirenix and Enchantix. And before we go on, feel free to check me out on both my Instagram and TikTok. Links are in the description below, and I love connecting with all of you there as well. Now, without further ado, let's dive into this final ranking. So at the bottom of the list, number 14 is Butterflix. I don't even really know where to start in this mess. The hairstyle is atrocious. I hate how the top part of the hair is really big, then the bottom of the ponytail is super thin. The wings are ugly. I don't like how they're hooked at the top. It's way too aggressive looking for a butterfly transformation. The dress also has way too much going on. I will say color-wise, this transformation isn't atrocious. The colors blend a bit better together than most of the Butterflix dresses, but there are way too many ruffles and fabric pieces. It's not as bad as Bloom's and Flora's Butterflixes are, but it's still pretty awful. Number 13 is Sofix. I think the main problem here is that they tried really hard to blend Aisha's Believix with nature, but it really still didn't work. Maybe if they reshaped her top and got rid of her headband, it would have looked much better, but instead of accomplishing their goal, she looks like her Believix outfit disintegrated from being in the Amazon too long. The skirt is so ugly, and I hate how they mix the green, teal, and purple together. I really don't even know what else to say here about it, except it looks like it was scrapped together at the last minute for this episode. Number 12 is Bloomix. I'm not even really sure what I don't like about this transformation, but it's not one of my favorites. I get that the wings are supposed to look like water droplets or whatever, but I'm not really crazy about the shape of them. I don't like her armor suit. The constant patterns and swirls on her outfit give me a headache, and the yellow surrounding her breastplate makes her look like she has pointy boobs. The hairstyle is definitely unique though, and I will give them props for that, but I wish the pigtails were further apart and it didn't have a big piece of hair in the middle. Number 11 is Sirenix. I will say that for a transformation that is pretty boring, Aisha makes a great effort at making it a lot less boring. As much as you guys know that I don't like ponytails, her ponytail here is actually really cute, and I'm obsessed with her hair color change underwater. I have no idea who thought of turning Aisha's hair blonde, but it looks really amazing on her. I do really love the color of her top and the shape of it. I think the purple and turquoise complement each other very well. I guess my main issue here though is the color they used for the leggings. It doesn't match the color of her wings or top and looks a bit awkward to me. I'm also not really crazy about the pattern on the leggings. They kind of resemble zebra stripes, but I'm not really into that. Number 10 is Mythix. Now the ponytail they used for Aisha's Mythix is so close to her Sirenix ponytail, which is honestly a bit irritating because they have so many different hairstyles to choose from. But regardless of that, I still think it looks very pretty, and I love how they added 2 braids in her hair. Now, I do like the color and shape of her dress, but I don't like the detailing on it. The frills at the bottom of her skirt are ugly. I don't like that flower, and I absolutely hate how they place that flower onto her shoes as well. The dress also looks way too much like Tekna's in my opinion. And finally, the wing shape is kinda interesting. I like the idea of them sort of looking like 2 giant shells, but I'm not even really sure that's exactly what they were going for here. Number 9 is Onirix. I really go back and forth on this one. And Aisha's credit, I think she is one of the best pantsuits out of all of the girls. I love the sweetheart cut of the top as well as the swirl cuts around the outfit. She does still look like a business lady with her earrings, belt, and statement necklace, but they're not as obnoxious or annoying as the other Winx. Now, one thing that kind of bothers me about the pantsuit is the color. I love that they used a color we never really see on Aisha, but I don't know if I like this particular shade of purple. I think it blends well with the wings, but maybe it's too blue for my taste. Now, one last thing I want to touch on before I move on is her hair. I like the braids in her hair and her wavy side bangs, as well as the highlights of lighter red, but I hate the braid. Winx designers, stop putting hair into braids that doesn't need it. Let her hair be free. Number 8 is Cosmix. For this space transformation, I do believe that Aisha's looks the most elegant. I love how her sleeves are detached from her dress and expose her shoulders. The colors of this outfit work really well together too. I appreciate that they stuck with a teal and a light purple, which I think blend really well together. Her hairstyle is alright though. Again, it's a ponytail. I do like how they went with the same reddish brown color they used for her blue mix, but I think this hairstyle is a bit too similar to Bloom's. Also, I will still never understand the thought process behind these wings though. They're so clunky and strange looking to me. Number 7 is Tynix. As much as you hear me hate on most of the Winx's ponytails, I will say though that I think this is one of the prettiest ponytails I've seen, not just from Aisha, but from all of the Winx. I love how she has wavy bangs in the front, and as much as I didn't like the pastel hair colors they chose for the other Winx's Tynix, I love the 2 shades of red they went for with Aisha's. I also just love her wings. The shape is so simple, but since she is the Fairy of Waves, I think it works perfectly here. The color is also beautiful, and so is the design of the dress. I will say though, I think the way they place the crystals on her outfit looks a bit weird, but overall she reminds me of an ice skating goddess. Number 6 is Magic Winx. So interestingly enough, there isn't really a lot of individuality in Aisha's Magic Winx, but that doesn't make it a bad transformation. I guess what I mean by that is you can't really tell that she's the Fairy of Waves, but overall, I still think this outfit is really beautiful. I've always loved how long and curly her basic hairstyle was, especially her bangs. The dress itself is stunning. It's such a pretty shade of green, even though I guess it's not technically a dress, but more of a top and skirt connected by a sash, but I don't really care. Also, the rings they wrapped around her neck, shoulders, and dress were a really strange but pretty choice for this outfit. I will say though, I was never really crazy about her wings. They're a bit too, like, edgy and dark for me, but I guess they kind of match with Aisha's more sporty personality. Number 5 is Harmonix. As the Princess of Andros, as well as the Fairy of Waves, I finally feel like Aisha has a transformation outfit that really reflects her status. Honestly, I'm absolutely obsessed with her Harmonix outfit. The dress and train are stunning. I love the cut of the top and the layering of her skirt, as well as the colors they chose for it. I don't necessarily dislike her wings, but I find them to be a little edgy, sort of like her Magic Winx wings. I'm also not really super crazy about the weird tiny wing layer in the back. Now, this hairstyle is another example of the Winx designers not letting her hair go. I believe it would look 10 times better if it wasn't in a ponytail, and I'm honestly just starting to wonder after all of these videos if they purposely draw the Winx in ponytails so that animating them is easier in their fairy forms. Number 4 is Dreamix. Throughout my time in making these videos, I really struggled with not ranking transformations high solely based on their hairstyles, and as much progress as I made with doing that, I will say that my bias has gotten the best of me here, and I absolutely will rank Aisha's Dreamix high solely based on her hair. I really love it. I love how long and beautiful it is, especially how they pin part of it back. It's just not the hair though. I do really like the shape and color of her wings as well. The outfit is still kind of boring like a lot of the other Winx's Dreamixes are, but I do really like the way they wrap the fabric around her top and waist. Overall, there's a lot of potential in Dreamix, but the designers just got a bit lazy. Number 3 is Enchantix. So most Winx fans know this, but if you didn't, Aisha's Enchantix was originally blue, then halfway through season 3 they changed the colors of her top and skirt. Honestly, I don't know why they did this, but it was a great redesign. The shade of green they chose for her outfit goes much better with the color in her wings. Now, I can't exactly put my finger on it, but something about Aisha's hair is very medieval to me. I could be completely making this up, but regardless, I think the hairstyle really shows how much the talent the Winx designers have in drawing hair when they aren't constantly putting the girls in different ponytails. The outfit itself is very cute. I love the extra fabric that hangs on the bottom of her skirt and top. I also think the wings are really stunning and remind me a bit of like a firefly's. Number 2 is Believix. I've always wondered what the inspiration for Believix was. I know the girls are supposed to look more like casual fairies, but I feel like Aisha looks like a cross between a pop star and a cheerleader. Regardless of that though, there's so much to love about Aisha's Believix. The wings are absolutely beautiful. I love how they are really just 2 giant crescent moons on her back. Her hairstyle is very similar to her civilian hair from the previous seasons, but I still think it's very cute and looks great with that headband. The outfit itself is girly, but also a bit tomboyish, kind of like Aisha is. I'm not typically a huge pants person, but I love her capris here, especially the little tutu that's at the top of them. Overall, this is definitely my favorite Aisha transformation, but there's one that I like a bit more. Finally, at number 1 is Lovix. Alright, so I know this transformation is just a winterized version of her Believix, but there are a couple things that I think work better in her Lovix. For starters, I prefer the periwinkle color to her turquoise. I also really love the way they turned the tutu on her pants to somewhat of a layered skirt. The designers really did a great job making her outfit suitable for the cold weather without overdoing it with the fur. And finally, the purple and blues they chose for her wings blend so well together. I think it looks absolutely stunning. I know that I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for placing this transformation at number 1 on this list, but I really can't find a single complaint about her outfit. I really enjoyed making this video series, and I'm happy to see all the love and support from you guys in the comments down below. If you have yet to look at my other Winx Club ranking videos, feel free to check those out in the playlist provided. And as always, make sure to share your thoughts on my Aisha rankings as well. This was truly a blast, and I plan on still doing more Winx videos in the future, so make sure you stick around for those. If you liked this video today and want to see more content in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you soon. Bye!